Hello, all my brothers and sisters. It is your boy Kushowa, and today I'm going to be ranting about the Minecraft movie. Even though it's not out yet, but we're going to be at least talking about the trailers, I guess, to some extent. I mean, there's not really much I could say besides that it's going to be about a bunch of, kids and one full-grown man who's like this old, timey, like he used to be a video game champion in the 80s, and he's now retired, and he's traveling with them into the world of, Minecraft and everything, and they meet Steve, which Steve is played by Jack Black. Oh my god. Which, by the way, thank you to Super Mario Bros. For the recommendation. This is gonna be an interesting thing to talk about. Honestly, kind of wish that they would have swapped the roles between Jason Momoa and Jack Black, where Jason would have been Steve, because he would have been perfect, just with the whole short, beard that he has going on. I mean, Steve has one, of course, I'm assuming that is, with the pixels, but they would have been perfect as Steve instead of Jack. I don't know why they just didn't decide, hey, maybe, unless, somebody kind of got their roles reversed and they went okay, now Jack was supposed to be the old video game champion from the 80s, but now retired. Honestly, if they would have swapped both, I think that would have made more sense, but somebody had to have messed that up, because it kind of feels weird why one is playing the other. But hey, it's still funny either way and how it's gonna go. I really want to give this movie a chance, because right now I know the trailers make it look really weird, but for all we know, when the movie comes out, it could be good. I'm trying so hard not to judge it by the trailers and just wait until the movie comes out. Just give it the benefit of the doubt and just hope that it turns out to be good. I think the entire Minecraft movie should have been animated. I know there's gonna be that whole Minecraft TV show that's in the works at Netflix, but it should have been animated. I think that would have been way better than having a live action movie, because it just feels weird, all the characters, the villagers and the animals and all the mobs looking all realistic like that. I can't even imagine how the Ender Dragon is gonna look. It seems really interesting. I mean, you can't blame them for wanting to make a Minecraft movie. Minecraft is a pretty big IP. It started off as a small little indie game and then became massive, to the point that so many YouTubers, you could go on YouTube right now, you could see so many YouTubers always making content or doing let's plays or whatever about Minecraft, even animations. There's just so much content on Minecraft on YouTube, it's not even funny. Again, it's a great game. Always has constant updates from time to time and DLC that goes with it, so many collaborations they've done with other companies it's just big and it's fun, Minecraft will always be fun no matter what, either Java or Bedrock, plus it has a crazy community that just devotes its time to making mods for the game, in Java. It's oh, if you don't like Bedrock and it's not your cup of tea, then Java is your thing, because you could just go nuts with what you can do with it. But again, I don't want to judge it just yet. I know a lot of people are already saying it's bad, but it's we don't know just yet, because there's been a lot of stuff that people assumed they would have been bad, like the Silent Hill 2 remake. People thought at first it was gonna be a bad remake, that Blooper Team wasn't gonna make it faithful or good at all, and it turned out it was actually really good. It turned out great. It wasn't as bad as people thought it was gonna be. I want to wait until it comes out, because you can't just judge something on a trailer first until it fully releases. This goes for video games and TV shows and movies, of anything. I mean, it's kind of weird that they didn't try to at least make Jack Black, him playing Steve, at least cut his hair short so he could look like Steve. Honestly, because I could even if it's oh, Jack Black's gonna play Steve, it's okay, fine, but at least they could have cut in the beard short a bit, and his hair could have been just cut just really short to look like Steve's hair in the game. Not all square, because of course he's not gonna look square. I mean, for all we know, they might go there, maybe, who knows at this point. It's just weird to me, because it's you have these realistic humans and then you have all these other characters that are blocky. Again, I hope it turns out good, because I don't think I want it to be bad, because again, it's Minecraft. We all love this game series, and we want it to do well. God, I'm really having a hard time trying to muster words, because it's like, oh, I love Minecraft. It's a great game series. It's fun, you know, playing with friends and going on adventures. But overall, though, from just the 2 trailers I've seen, it's like there's not really much I could say. Designs look interesting. At least they did try to make the mobs and some of the characters from it, besides Steve himself, but, you know, make them look like, yeah, they're from Minecraft. So at least they tried. So it's not as bad. They're gonna tone down the realism. But, you know, the question I'm wondering, though, does that mean we might actually get a chance to see, like, Alex? Because I know you got Steve, but what about Alex, that female, like, you know, character that's supposed to be the counterpart to Steve? I wonder if we're going to see her in the movie. Or unless maybe, you know, depending on, like, I don't know, if the movie does well, that we might see her, you know? That we might... Or maybe they'll save her for a sequel, depending on how well the movie does. You know, that they'll include her into the sequel and introduce her. I mean, I'm kind of happy that we've been getting a lot of video game movies more and more. Because, you know, being that I've always, well, grew up on, like, video games, seeing more video game movies is going to be interesting. Some might not turn out to be great. Some might turn out really good. But, you know, whatever happens next... I can't wait, because honestly, it's either gonna be amazing or it's gonna be a disaster. So it's like we just don't know. Again, we'll see when the movie comes out, but either way, you know, thank you, Super Mario Bros. Oh my god, this, just talking about this entire thing was just funny in general to me. Like, it's just, oh my god, man. Oh man, look, even if the movie turns out bad, at least we'll have the TV show from Netflix, you know? At least that will look just like the trailers in the game itself. So we'll at least have that, you know? We'll at least have that. And that's something I think a lot of people could look forward to if the movie doesn't, you know, meet everyone's expectations, I guess. So, with that said, thank you all for watching. Love you guys. And also thank you all for all these like recommendations for like talking about like, you know, particular topics and all the games you've been wanting me to play. God, please give me more of this, man. I love you guys for doing this. This is what I'm talking about. You see, never be scared to ask me. I'm down to talk about whatever you want me to talk about or playing any game. This is what I mean with all these like requests and recommendations. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Love all my brothers and sisters. So as always,